One phone call. That is all it took for a Duluth couple to lose their entire savings. And they say they didn't even tell the scammers anything personal, like passwords or social security numbers. Now the Fox 5 team's Dana Fowle is here now to talk about what she talked about with them.
Yeah, and first let me say that, while they are a retired couple, they want you to know they didn't get taken because they were older. This could happen to anybody at any age. The modern scammer is slick enough to take any of us with a single phone call. The Mosses. They've raised their children, their grandchildren are grown, and they are enjoying retirement. It looks like you live comfortably, but there's no extra. No.
They took it.
They are strangers. Gloria and Gary Moss told the Fox 5 team, local police, and federal fraud investigators that strangers posing as Chase Bank employees took $49,000 from them in less than 30 minutes. It started in a familiar way, a fraud alert they thought was from their bank.
February 16th of 2024, I received 2 texts saying that they were from Chase Fraud Department and that my husband's debit card had been compromised.
Here's why she wasn't alarmed. The scam text came from the same short code, those 6 numbers at the top of the text page, as her real Chase Bank communications.
Well, I know not to click the links, so I called the number.
The phone rep, she says, was professional, reminded her the call would be recorded for training purposes. Ms. Moss was told her husband's debit card number was used at department stores in other states, totaling more than $4,000. And to protect her, they were deactivating the card that they believe had been cloned.
And the next thing she said is that they needed to send a code to verify me to my cell phone.
It seemed normal because their bank, Chase, had sent them potential fraud alerts before. Once when her husband was in California using his card for less than $100 for chocolate-covered strawberries.
I was trying to send them to surprise her, and then they called her to verify that this was not fraud.
A surprise spoiled, but they were okay with that. They loved the protection. But the next big surprise from the bank they cannot live with. Scammers drained them of their entire savings, $49,000. Let's go back to that original phone call, the one that started it all. Did they ask you anything like what's your social security number?
Oh, no, absolutely.
Did they ask you your account number?
No.
Did they ask you your password?
No.
Did they ask you anything, like your security code answer?
No.
They said they were deactivating her card and issuing a new one.
I literally was on the phone with them one time for a good 20 minutes, I believe. She would put me on hold. Well, evidently what they were doing was cleaning out the account.
When did you figure out you had been scammed?
Oh, later on that afternoon, I received 5 emails from who I thought was Chase, but according to Chase, it was not them.
The Mosses' money was sent via a wire transfer to a stranger's Wells Fargo account. Wells Fargo, the retirees tell us, was able to return them more than $700. Chase Bank, in a February letter, said it will not reimburse their account. The bank told the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau a few months later, mid-April, that they called the Mosses' number on file and that someone on the other end of that line verified the wire was valid.
This is the first time we've heard any of this.
How all this happened is still unclear. Chase, in an email to the I-Team, warned about spoof call scams. Remember, it reads that even if your caller ID says a call or a text is from Chase, it could be a scam. When in doubt, hang up and call us directly. Well, after months of trying to manage this fraud on their own, Gwinnett County Police Department have opened an investigation looking into how someone accessed their cell phone.
People need to be aware.
Digital banking is not the future. It's how we all do business today.
Well, here's the problem. The banks push online banking.
She makes a really good point there. They want you in the digital format and not going into the brick and mortar. Now, Ms. Moss tells us if she can show that her phone was hacked, that the Chase representative assigned to her said that they would look at her case again. Chase will not comment on that. And I want to mention the stress. In this period, since their money was stolen, she is having chemotherapy for breast cancer, and he has had heart bypass surgery. So they have a lot on their plate, and this is too much.
It's just a triple whammy.
Yeah.
Your heart goes out to them.
Yeah.
So knowing what we do know about their situation, is there anything they could have done differently?
I mean, speaking sort of overall and globally, we talked to the FBI, who can't speak to their case, but said, you know, what they would always recommend in any situation is to call the bank through the number on the back of the card, even if you think the text alert is real. Listen, I made airline reservations recently for my daughter and my husband. I got FOMO, waited another day, decided to buy myself one. Well, that caused an alert to come in from my bank that said, wait a minute, are you getting another one? I got a text alert and I approved the purchase. Now, I did it with just a click because I knew I'd just made the purchase, but that is risky. The best thing to do would have been to actually call the credit card issuer and not respond to that text, but we reflexively do this.
And that's what's scary, because that 5-digit code that comes in a text message is what's supposed to be your safety net.
And it gave them a sense of security. It was already on the thread that they have with Chase, and that to them said, this is the real deal.
Good information for all of us.
Yes.
Dana, thank you.